Hello and welcome to Leeroy Gaming, where today I will be taking a first look to get first impressions on a game that's actually been out for a little bit, a couple of years actually. Um, Halcyon 6, but the Lightspeed Edition. It is on sale currently on its Steam discount on Steam. It is also free on the Epic Game Store, so you can get it for free, or you can pay about $2.99 for it right now. But it's got a really cool looking kind of indie strategy space RPG vibe, so I wanted to give it a shot and share my initial feelings about the game. Now, this is quite literally the first time I have booted it up, so we will go ahead and go whatever tutorial it has and see what the game is all about. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So main campaign sounds good. Starts a Halcyon 6 main campaign. The normal is fine. Start tab between all your active fleets while on the star map. For half a millennium, spacefaring races of the galaxy fought and conspired against one another for supremacy. But it was the Terran Federation, through the ingenuity, bravery of its officer class, that ultimately prevailed. For the discovery and utilization of ancient artifacts left over from a long-dead precursor alien race. It put an end to a disastrous series of wars between the factions. One of these precursor artifacts is your home, Halcyon 6. Crown jewel of the Terran precursor discoveries, the Starbase acts Federation's home base in the Halcyon sector. Commanded by Admiral Brahmachandra, the Federation's most decorated officer, and protected by the 12th Fleet, the Starbase is permanently staffed with a variety of Federation officers, mission of unlocking its mystery. Today, however, the station has received some unwelcome. A garbled hypercast ordering the 12th Fleet return to Federation space. The intention of returning as soon as possible to work on the experiment. Admiral Brekmandras leaves you in charge of the station. Prepare for warp. Right, Terran Federation. Got it. Oh, guess it's part of the tutorial. Admiral, we've arrived at the rendezvous point, and there's no sign of welcome force. No hypercast signal early. Broaden your signal detection, Captain. The 4th and 8th Fleet are expected to join us as well. Those Titan-class ships should be hard to miss. Admiral, I'm picking up something. Definitely not Federation origin. Some kind of... whatever it is, it's getting stronger, sir. I've never seen anything like it before, sir. Some kind of portal. Admiral, I'm suddenly getting multiple ship readings, all headed for our position. We must be coming out of that thing. Unknown hostilities. I repeat, unknown hostilities. We might have to get a little creative here. Let's see. All right, let's see here. Less of the audio in just a second. The sound effects are too low. Commander, they're powering up the weapons. We should take the initiative and attack first. Click on a highlighted button. Attack. Sizer beam. Tiger, the spiked alien fired in Sizer. I can kind of hear the audio a little bit. Doom Cannon. Next, use the backlash to inflict ship disable, prevent your attack. Oh, nice. Exploits. Excellent. Now select drone swarm attack to attack all enemies at once. Some here. Oh, that looks good. Enemies have resistances and vulnerabilities against specific status effects. Extremely important to take advantage of this. And right click on an enemy to their vulnerabilities and resistances. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Resistances. Turn off specifics. Chart ship powers, resistances. Doesn't really show. Interesting. The ocular vessel seems to be powered by a large attack, powering up a large attack. Shield yourself from effective damage. See the charge. Charge. I see it. Ocular vessel still has the ship disabled status. Fire bridge shot. Combo and exploit the ship disabled status of. I see exploit status. Combo. Ocular vessel. Ship disabled. Great combos occur. An attack exploits a status effect like ship disabled. Select acid bomb powers to attack damage several. I like that, even though it's like pixelated graphics, the attack is pretty nice. Ships are in critical condition where the damage can result in destruction. Use cauterized hull to repair the ship. Now select strafing run to try and finish them off. Nice, great job. However, the Admiral is still in bad shape. Select the repair drone, ride power to repair. All repairabilities have a limited number. This is permission. Must be replenished. Halcyon 6. The Ninja Doom Cannon is a last resort. It may be used once, so make it count. Ninja Doom Cannon. So, target that shit. This monster. Woo! Commander McClellan's Ninja critical condition. Taking damage time from the hull ruptured. Not repaired immediately, might be destroyed. Warlock's cauterized hull repair power is no more uses left. Only hope is to use static lock to disable the enemy. Demo definitely, Toro definitely cozy. Now finish it off with the Paladin Dreadnought. Nice. That's something. Admiral, I don't think. Number one. No. Lost the ship, but the battle is almost won. Select Solar Flare to finish it off. Finish it. Admiral, we've picked up more of these portals sensor. That's not. Being surrounded. Admiral, we need to jump now back to Halcyon 6. I've got... Whoa. Like space... Oh god. What is that? That thing! Jump now, for God's sake, jump now! Commander, we seem to have lost our hypercast link. Admiral Brahmacandra, 12th Fleet. Halcyon 6. Starbase Commander. 12th Fleet destroyed and little information as to whether the Federation still stands. You and your crew are stranded in hostile island territory, cut off from supply, desperate need of more crew. Little choice but to continue working on Admiral Remach's experiment to try to unlock the power of the station. Meanwhile, enemies may soon catch wind of the Federation's. Use that as an opportunity to strike and claim these stations for themselves. Choose your first officer. Oh wow. Deselect officer. So this game definitely, look at all this information overload. So we have a strategist, a physicist, or a mechanic. Unlockable powers. Event space time. That sounds pretty good. Cipher. Prestige class. Chaos theorist. Force train. Proficiency. Panic. Ship panic. Weakness to vulnerable. Normally a prestigious academia at the New Bracket University, Lucas Beaumont elected to leave the relative safety when the Federation command after debate with himself, series of dreams he had after Chenko met a universal barrier weak spots. DC thinks it was himself. Nonetheless, found that being a likely death situation helps cure him of sometimes crippling social awkwardness in ways that even the best Andrew stims can't replace. So it's basically future Sheldon. Got this guy. Strategist, space combat, bridge shot, flashbang, fire. Prestige class is the counselor. Meditation, subtle encouraging, microaggressions, psyched up. Efficiency in weapons. Ship's weapons are disrupt, disable. So this must be an attack. Specializing in I don't know, like stuff. Panic. Corbin Law was born aboard the TFS Tamperlane in the middle of a warp drive jump, leading to gaining the dreaded epithet Warp Baby, which followed him from kindergarten through academic prep. His deep-seated resentment to that fact has led him to cultivate an almost impossibly optimistic disposition, while his inner thoughts are left on himself and the counselors or the ship under his command. That's so funny. So he's like psychologically kind of messed up and gonna be a counselor. Sounds about right. And then the final option is mechanic, as broadside salvo, tune-up, ramming. Also ground combat element. Unlock Commander, which is guard ally, focus fire. Hull breaches of efficiency, sensor offline. Considering a technological prodigy at a young age, I sold freehold at the age of 5, was the youngest student ever admitted to the Academy of Engineers. Age 16, she purposely disfigured herself. Lovely. Transplanting some home-cooked cyborg the key parts of her anatomy, leading to several psych evaluations, which she, with the help of her newfound processing power, passed to flying colors. Holy moly. Alright. Man. Choices. You know what? Let's be Psycho Sheldon. That sounds kind of awesome. Mr. Lucas Beaumont. Scientific officers are the most creative and brilliant officers in the Federation. Their power repertoire often consists of area-effect attacks, quick-hitting attacks, and buffing attacks, while their buff powers can protect friendly. In space combat, science officers are able to command science ships, which are the fastest-hitting ship classes. Types, which are tactical, science, and engineering. Oh, interesting. So obviously the other two offer disruption. Yeah, let's do that. Sorry to wake you, Commander, but it looks like we have a situation. Our sensors have picked up a fleet coming our direction. Signal suggests a pirate. We should expect them to arrive here in 8 hours. In the case of hostilities, the experiment may be our only hope to defend ourselves. The crew will work round the clock to make the necessary preparation. Commander, the oncoming fleet detected has just entered our space. It's a single pirate ship, likely hostile, patching them through now. Federation Starbase, our scouts detected the departure of your fleet over a week ago. Now at the mercy of Admiral Zeb and his Zealot clan. Hand over to Starbase. It will allow you to return to Federation space. Prior, we will commence orbital bombardment. This is the scenario screen. The scenario will appear during missions that require key decisions, such as attacking, retreating, using an officer to gain special outcomes. In the case the pirate fleet is demanding you surrender, choose to respond below. Hint, you should choose to reject the surrender. I wonder if just like game over if you hit surrender. That's great. Reject. I forgot. Federation loves your precursor toys. Prepare for bombardment, Federation scum. Commander, in light of this development, we should begin initializing the experimental starship creation process now. Press the ship construction button. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. Acolyte class science vessel is currently the only starship that Starbase is able to build. So let it now, tier 1. Oh, so cute. So tiny. Tier 1. Right. Construct ship. Build time. Now, press the construct button. Confirm it. The starship will take a few days to build. Problem is getting bombarded. Here are the special abilities of it. To skip time, you'll first need to return to the star map. It's the star map button. Here to skip time. See not attack. Commander ready to launch in T-minus 3 seconds. 1 second. Matter creator deployed. Commander, the experiment was a success. All scans suggest the constructed ship combat ready. She just requires officer to commander. Select your first officer, Lucas Beaumont, Acolyte ship. Dispatch the ship. We'll need to return to the star map by pressing here. Okay. The enemy fleet is stationed at the Starbase approach. Select it now. Press the send fleet button to dispatch the fleet to this location. So, Starbase approach. The approach to the Starbase. Any enemy fleet wishing to bombard Halcyon 6 likely take this exact position. Oh wow. Press the top select ship slot to add your newly built ship to your first fleet. Now select your Acolyte ship to add it. Finally select launch fleet to dispatch your fleet. Select. Pirate ship swoops into attack position. Attack pirate ship. For every battle, you can prepare your ship by your loadout. This is the opportunity to select your abilities that take advantage of enemies' vulnerabilities if you can. Let's see. Right click. Let's say the vulnerabilities. Oh, resistances. So, engine down. So it's like minus 50 resist. Down. So, click sensor offline. Exploit off. So it's strong against weapons. Strong against chromatic. That's like attack, spray and praise, terror attack. Sensor. Ship sensors. Nice. I'm not proud to admit it. Destroying that space pirate felt unfulfilling. Commander, we have a long-range hypercast coming. Putting it through now. From time, the leaders of various factions contact the station. I don't believe we've met. Feel free to refer to me as the Admirax. Title that denotes my supreme command over the pirate clans in the sector. Now, Commander. Spies tell me I should congratulate you on your post. Also inform me that your fleet has fled to the sector, leaving you on your own. And so I'm giving it a courtesy of informing you that we'll be visiting you very soon. As this is my territory, so your station now belongs to me. And unlucky for you, I've united all the pirate clans to help me take it. I highly suggest you turn tail and return to Federation space. If you're of another mind, stay where you are and prepare for your deaths. Time for death, Federation pig. I'll avenge the deaths of Razak Toe Slicer and deliver the station to the Admirax. Don't waste your breath, pirate. Soon be in of it. Explain, you'll soon be floating helplessly in a vast expanse of space. Oh, I see. So you're able to pick it. It's like last thing. So that's weapon disruption. Exploits. It's panic. Sensor. Yeah, we kill. That makes sense. So this is if they have a -2 crew panic. Another one would be good. It's good against. Disruptor. Probably. That's oh. So we start with virus. Just kidding. Oh, it's warming up. Got it. Attacks are useless against me. The virus. Hope you can plan on using that. Barely felt it. Do not mess with space shuttle. bottom at the turn order. Fantastic. I think I'm starting to like this ship. You can always return to Starbase by first selecting the desired fleet. Pressing the return home button. Replenish all your per mission limits. You limited use abilities like return epic powers. Commander, the crew is eager to regain our full sensor capabilities. To do that, we'll require an extra source of energy. The good news is that tech research team has figured out a way to harness the station's core reactor with a small, standard issue geothermium reactor. It's the tech research button. Tech screen. Select geothermium reactor. Starbase room. Tech research how to build a Ethereum reactor on Halcyon 6 to power the Starbase. The Ethereum reactor tech research, it's time to create a space in the station for the reactor itself. Starbase button. Wow. That is huge. Select the ruined room below the tech research. Okay. Press the add officer button. First officer. This is the room section of Halcyon 6 and speed. Star map. Commander, we've cleared out that section you asked for. I got some materials in EXP. Exploration successfully cleared the room. Now that the room is cleared, select the DR3 reactor. Construct. So this reminds me kind of like the XCOM base build. And quite a bit of opportunity. Large tech tree, got Starbase ship construction, tech research, officer crews. Skip time. Station is fully powered, Commander. Our sensors are back online. We've compiled a navigation map of Federation systems and facilities. As loyal members of the Federation officer class, it is our duty to protect these facilities at all costs. In case of attack, these facilities will transmit distress signals to us. Depending on the level of danger in the area, you may wish to evacuate them. Distress signals will always be listed in the mission panel. Press here to access it. Missions with specific locations will have a go-to button. Send your fleet to a nearby nebula. Must contain pockets of rare gas that can combine into warp fuel. Distress refinery. Fuel refinery at Ghost Head Nebula is calling for help against a never-before encountered alien vessel. Have just our one ship. Launch fleet. Prepare for battle. Quick strike ship. Turned on what you did, sir. Whatever the vessel was, it managed to chew up our only sentry ship a few days ago. Did some nasty damage to our refinery also. It's pretty shaken out. We need to have gotten some fuel reserves from before the attack. Just give the word, we'll transfer them over to you. Nice. So got are generated. This one, sort of transfer system. Turn your fleet to the Starbase to unload any resources. Press the return home button. Replenish your resources retrieved. Objective. Commander, of all the recent events, the felt necessary to create a short briefing for you. Brief streets, upgrade Starbase and cover Federation facilities, investigate space pirates. So upgrade the Starbase and building new rooms modules will require first carving out habitable space in the Starbase by assigning certain module. Then we should build an officer academy to enable officer recruitment. That way we can train new officers to command any starship built via the ship construction. Cover Federation facilities. Following invasion by those mysterious flesh vessels, most of the Federation is destroyed. However, some facilities seem to have been overlooked and attacked. We should send our fleet to explore the area in order to contact with any survivor. Investigate space pirates. We've been raided by pesky space pirates in the sector. Once we have functional fleet, we should pick off some smaller ships in order to gain a better idea of what we're up against. Start game. Before you start, you should directly promote an officer from the ranks. I prepared a list of suitable officers for you to choose from. Nice. So it definitely seems like So have operative, biologist, and inventor. We'll have different kind of, so it looks like. At a scientist, let's look at the stories here. As a small child, Genevieve escaped the harrowing seismic collapse of her colonial birthplace, planet Beta Virgus 4, solo piloting her way out of the only functional spacecraft available. Amazing resulted in life. 8 celebrity status in the small Virgus clusters media market. So this one looks like some buffs to ground combat. Ando, counselor. Right, so let's go. So we have one that's all scientific. So let's see this one. So it's the right one. Chaos theorist. It's actually Winston Rojas gained widespread fame and notoriety when he fractured the downfall of the Lens Laceratos, a much hated pirate clan back to the Gemini cluster a decade ago, stationed on the primary Lagoon Nebula. Rojas was able to set off the chain reaction that activated a volatile nebulous gases, resulting in an explosion unlike which the galaxy has never seen. Daily warping out in time escape like explosion vaporized the entirety of the Lazarus fleet. Nebula conservationists weren't happy, however. Wow, that's pretty impressive. All right, so select here, off. Ready for work, Commander. Just point me in the right direction. Go. I believe at this point we are left to our own devices. The only thing they did not go over is the ground combat, it seems. So I think that will wrap up this initial look for the game. It looks like a much larger scope game than I thought. If you like, wow, look at this. These types of ships you can build. This is just tier 1, 0. You can imagine as you level up how cool this can get. Tech research, extensive research. Looks like Starbase Tech. So the ship construction, ship management, obviously all the Starbase building. So fascinating kind of tactical combat, base building. It looks like you're dealing with different factions. Have a variety of different leaders you can have on your ships, different abilities. Fascinating game. So again, if you, this looks like something that you might be interested in trying out, this is absolutely the best time to jump in. Again, if you have the Epic Game launcher, you can get this for free right now. No subscription, no payments needed. Or check it out on Steam. 80% off right now. Normally it's about $15, but you get the Lightspeed Edition for $2.99 if you just want to stick with Steam. I will make sure to leave a link to the Steam version of this game in the description below. So hopefully you enjoyed this first look at this game. If you have any questions, leave in the comments below. I will be playing this a little bit more and trying to figure it out. Until next time, guys, this is Leeroy with Leeroy Gaming. See you next time.